Hello, David here, and the project for today is cleaning out the hummingbird feeder. I started appreciating hummingbirds about a year ago, and I put up 2 feeders, and they're just finally getting around to noticing them. They sure are pretty birds. I'm trying to take photos of them, but they're very difficult to film because they get kind of spooked out when you try to get close. I set up this little blind over here so I could film through the hole so that I don't spook them out. So for the nectar, it's not recommended to use the store-bought nectar because that red dye in there is bad for the hummingbirds. It's best just to mix your own. So what I do is I either boil or heat up a cup of water in the microwave, get it real hot. Then it's a 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar to a cup of water. So since I have 2 feeders, I have slightly more than 2 cups of nectar, so I add a heaping 1/4 cup of sugar to the water. You're not supposed to use powdered sugar, it's just the white granulated sugar. So, and then let it cool after you stir it up. So I've got it cooled already. I've got the hummingbird feeder over here. They have to be cleaned with hot water and a solution of vinegar. It's 1 part of white vinegar to 10 parts of water to disinfect, and then rinse it out really good with hot water, then let it cool. Get any black spots on there, you got to brush them out. Here's my mixture of water and vinegar. I like this feeder because it's got these little stands on here so the birds can sit and rest while they're eating. They don't have to be flapping their wings all the time to feed. I rinse the vinegar out really well with hot water. Now let it dry. Okay, I'm going to put half the nectar in the first feeder. Could be a little more than a cup. Some people keep theirs in for a week. I do mine every 2 weeks. I guess it depends on your weather. If it's out in the sun and it's hot, you have to change it more frequently because it could get fungus and that'll kill the birds. Just put the top on, and in the middle here is an insect trap. Traps any insects going after the nectar. So just fill that up with water and you're good to go. Feeders are in place and they're ready for customers. Here's the other one. I think I hear them clicking. Those hummingbirds don't sing, they click. I guess if I had a beak like that, I wouldn't be able to sing either. Seems like I'm getting more hummingbird activity, being that it's November. And I wonder if it's because there's less flower to get nectar from and they have to use these artificial feeders. I hear you clicking up there. Where are you? Oh well, they'll be to the feeder soon. I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.